Hey guys, it is Billy coming at you from RiverBend Records in Godfrey, Illinois, part of the greater St. Louis Metro East area. Today we're going to be doing a new release video for Friday, June the 6th. A lot of new releases this week, a boatload of new releases. I shouldn't say new releases, a lot of reissues that are new, a handful of actual new releases. Seems like not a lot of people are putting out new music anymore, but we are cranking out the reissues. Anyway, we've got a couple things from last week, a really cool restock, and then a bunch of reissues. So there's a lot of it. So let's jump into it real quick. Starting with one, it was a late arrival from last week. This is Van Halen's. Fair warning, this is the Mobile Fidelity one-step pressing, 2 LP, 45 RPM, all numbered at the bottom there, individually numbered. This thing sounds amazing. Took one of these home. Brandon, Mr. Hall of Fame, and I listened to it last Saturday. Fantastic recording. Great stuff. If you're a fan of the band, if you're a fan of that record especially, they're a little bit on the pricey side at around $125. But you'd be hard-pressed to find a better sounding copy of that. Moving on with another analog, or another audiophile, not analog. I was thinking of Analog Productions, but another audiophile pressing here. This is New York Dolls, self-titled, put out by Mobile Fidelity. Again, another 2 LP, 45 RPM pressing, all individually numbered there at the bottom on the back. But another one that we listened to, gave a spin on Saturday, and it was great as well. It's cool that Mobile Fidelity is doing stuff like that, as opposed to, you know, the same old Steely Dan titles or whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with Steely Dan, it's just, it's been done a million times. Speaking of being done a million times, Chuck Berry, this is 1 Dozen Berries. Different take on the cover. I actually kind of really like this cover as opposed to the original picture with him over here, sitting with a guitar. This one's kind of cool. A little bit later picture of Chuck. But this is on a like a strawberry pink with white dots, white speckles, I guess you could say. Kind of cool. It's got 16 songs on it, so it's a little bit more than what you had on the original. Of course, Chuck Berry, super popular here in the St. Louis area. Super stoked to see this, of course, with the passing of John Sykes, legendary guitarist, White Snake, Thin Lizzy. But Blue Murder, this is Nothing But Trouble. I believe this came out in either 92 or 93. This is 2 LP US LP debut. So this is has been pressed, I'm assuming, overseas, but this is the first time in the States. Of course, you can't forget Tigers of Pantang as well. But yeah, John Sykes, fantastic guitar player. Lost way too soon. This is on blue with black cat swirl vinyl. 2 LP. That one should be pretty awesome. This is another one that they're claiming is an audiophile pressing. We'll see. Brand new stuff from Mary Chapin Carpenter. This is Personal History, but it even says it on the hype sticker. Audiophile pressing. Ray Charles, Best Of, another official import. This is on clear vinyl. Love some Ray Charles. Harley Poe, Horrorful. Kind of cool there. Deborah Harry, Deaf, Dumb, and Blonde. Of course, Debbie Harry from Blondie. This is, I think this is the first time, maybe the first time in the U.S. for this. I think this has been out on vinyl before, but it says on the hype sticker, complete album released on vinyl for the first time. Let's double check that and make sure. I'm not sure. I believe I've seen a copy of this, but I could be completely wrong. But yeah, Debbie Harry, Deaf, Dumb, and Blonde. This is a 2 LP set. Includes I Want That Man, Sweet and Low, and Bright Side. Record Store Day gave us the Harry Potter soundtracks. They gave us like the first 4. They were on clear vinyl. These are on black. Those things sold exceptionally well. Glad to have these back in stock. We did get a limited amount of these, so if you want them, I would suggest coming in and grabbing them this weekend. We don't have a ton, and if you want them, we've got these are on 2 LP black vinyl. We've got Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets. Again, they're all 2 LP black vinyl. This one is Prisoner of Azkaban. My kids would know. I wouldn't know. And finally, the Goblet of Fire. There's the 4 Harry Potters. Cool one. This is a great one. Best of Isaac Hayes. Of course, the Stax era stuff here. Good stuff. Says featuring 10 soulful singles from the Black Moses, mastered by Paul Blakemore. JPEGMAFIA. This is I Lay Down My Life for You. This is the deluxe. It's called the director's cut, but it's like a deluxe version. JPEGMAFIA. Another release week, another release from King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. This is, of course, just another pressing that they've done of Quarters. This is on recycled black wax, has a new layout to the jacket. But there you go, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. You get something new from them every week. Knocked Loose. This is a reissue of You Won't Go Before You Were Supposed To, on a really cool green, green and yellow with black splatter. Stayed up way too late last night. I'm working the Cardinal games all week. We've got like a 9-game homestand that we're in the middle of. So I stayed up way too late last night, and I'm in here far too early this morning, but you got to do what you got to do. This is Knocked Loose. This is You Won't Go Before You're Supposed To. This is on green, yellow with black splatter. Going to match the cover really nicely. We've been selling a ton of Knocked Loose. Matter of fact, some of their stuff we just can't even keep in stock. Mount Joy. Hope We Have Fun. Wild and Clear Edition. This one is kind of interesting to me because it seems like they spent a lot of money for a foil accented jacket, and the only little bit of foil you get is this little nugget here underneath the hype sticker. Half of it's covered by the hype sticker. I don't get it. Spend all that money, show it off. Do something cool with it. My Chemical Romance. This is the deluxe edition of the classic album. This is 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. I'm like, what the hell? Classic album? I can't even remember. Yeah, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. There's 2 different versions of this. This is the 2 LP deluxe edition on red and black Corona vinyl, they call it. It's kind of like a black in red, so it's red with a little black, like a black orb, black swirl kind of. Really cool. That's that version. And then there's another, I guess this is the indie exclusive version on limited red and black marble. So both of them are red and black variations. This is just a marble. The other one's kind of like a nebula or an orb swirl. But My Chemical Romance, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. Another, this is, I believe, 35th anniversary of Primus, Frizzle Fry. And this is on either clear and purple or white and purple split vinyl. So it's split down the middle. Really cool. I can't believe they wouldn't put it on a hype sticker on the front. We put it on ours, though, here. Purple and clear. Purple and clear vinyl split. Red Clay Strays. Another one of those bands in the last couple of years that has just completely blown up. We cannot keep their stuff in stock. The distributors can't keep their stuff in stock, but this is Red Clay Strays live at the Ryman. 2 LPs. Wonder if this is on colored vinyl. It doesn't say. Yeah, this is on red vinyl. See, that's why I try and put it on the on our sticker here, even though there's not a hype sticker. 2 LP red vinyl, Red Clay Strays live at the Ryman. Nikki 6 and 6 a.m. This is Prayers for the Damned and Blessed. So this is two records put into one on a deluxe edition. So it's a 3 LP set. So you're getting Prayers for the Damned and Blessed on a deluxe edition, 3 LP smoked vinyl. That ought to be pretty cool. Another great one that we did get a couple calls on, believe it or not. This is Reed Southall, this band Southall. This is Six String Sorrow. They've been on a reissue campaign of the Southall stuff as well as Reed stuff, and we've gotten a few of them over the last handful of weeks, but this one should be a pretty popular one. Steely Dan, Royal Scam. Finally hitting the last of the Steely Dan reissues here. Talking about another artist that's on a major reissue campaign, Too Short. This is Get In When You Fit In, or Get In Where You Fit In, sorry. Another one, 2LP. This one is on clear and purple vinyl. Just a few more here. Turnstile, Never Enough. Nice, simple cover. Very cool. Always like the way they package their stuff. Very clean, very simple. This is on what they call periwinkle purple vinyl. New music from Bulbeat, God of Angels Trust. This is on, got a gatefold jacket here on mystery colored vinyl. Always excited to hear new stuff from Bulbeat. That one should be no exception. This one I'm really excited for. This one in the red clay strays especially. I'll be cracking these open, cleaning them, and listening to them today or at some point over the weekend. Like I said, got a bunch of baseball, but we'll get it done. This is our longest homestand of the season. Mark Will's Greatest Hits, a fantastic artist from the 90s and early 2000s, a country artist, but some great stuff on here. This is on red vinyl, I believe. Again, nothing on a hype sticker, but yes, red vinyl. But you're getting Jacob's Ladder, Places I've Never Been, I Do, Cherish You, Don't Laugh at Me, Wish You Were Here. That's an album I wish they would put out and reissue. Wish You Were Here is such a great album. It's killer. But with songs like Don't Laugh at Me, Wish You Were Here, then you're getting Cheese and Love, Start Back at One, Almost Doesn't Count, 19 something, which is another great song, one of his later ones, When You Think of Me. Good stuff. Can't wait to listen to that one from Mark Wills. And then lastly, I wanted to show you this one, a great restock that is, this is an official European import, but they have been impossible to find for years and are still impossible to find, but we did get some official European imports in, some UK imports. This is Faith No More, Angel Dust, 2LP. Great album. We do have 5 or 6 of these back in stock. If you want one, come and grab one. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, give us a like, give us a subscribe. Helps the numbers, helps us leave a comment. Let's interact a little bit. What are you excited about? There's a ton of great stuff coming up. Check our website, riverbendrecords.com. All of our social, all of our website information is all right down below in the comment box. If you're looking to order any of the brand new killer pre-orders that are coming out, or just get you something, whether it be supplies or just a restock, we've got it right there on the website. If you can't find anything, please feel free to shoot us a message, give us an email, or even feel free to call the shop. You can find the number on the website or on any of our social media. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Take care.